Inside you lives an entire pantheon, and it's time you met them all. Not just the wounded healer we explored, but the warrior who fights for your dreams, the sage who sees through illusion, the rebel who breaks outdated rules, the lover who opens your heart to beauty. Carl Jung called them archetypes, primordial patterns that live in what he termed the collective unconscious, the shared psychic inheritance of humanity. But here's what most people miss. These aren't just psychological concepts, they're living energies, ancient powers that have shaped human consciousness for millennia. The hero's journey that Joseph Campbell mapped isn't just storytelling, it's the blueprint of transformation itself. The mother archetype isn't just nurturing, she's the creative force that bursts new realities into existence. Think of the great myths, Athena emerging from Zeus's head fully formed. That's the wise woman archetype. Sudden insight born from struggle. Prometheus stealing fire from the gods. That's the rebel archetype, challenging authority to serve humanity. These stories aren't entertainment, they're instruction manuals for the human psyche. The ancient Greeks understood this. They didn't worship their gods, they dialogued with them. Each deity represented a different archetypal energy. Ares for righteous anger, Aphrodite for magnetic attraction, Hermes for communication and wit. They knew that to be whole, you must honor all aspects of your nature. But here's the shadow side. Most of us live in archetypal poverty. As humans, we've been conditioned to express only the archetypes that society deems acceptable. Women are encouraged to embody the caregiver while suppressing the warrior. Men are pushed towards the achiever while denying the lover. We fragment ourselves to fit into boxes that were never designed for the full spectrum of human potential. The mystics knew better. The Sufi tradition speaks of the perfect human, who has integrated all divine qualities. The Kabbalah describes the tree of life with different sephirot representing various aspects of divine consciousness. Hindu tradition recognizes multiple deities within, not as separate beings, but as facets of one true self. Jung's revolutionary insight was that individuation, becoming who you truly are, requires what he called holding the tension of opposites. The warrior and the lover, the sage and the fool, the creator and the destroyer. Most people try to resolve this tension by choosing sides, but wholeness isn't about choosing, it's about conducting the symphony of your inner voices. Here's where it gets practical. Every stuck situation in your life is an archetypal imbalance. Feeling powerless, you've disconnected from your inner warrior. Struggling with creativity, your artist is being silenced. Avoiding intimacy, your lover isn't hiding. The solution isn't therapy, it's archetypal activation. The shamanic traditions understood this as soul retrieval, calling back the lost parts of yourself. The alchemists called it conjunctio, the sacred marriage of opposites. Modern psychology calls it integration. Same process, different language. Tonight, you're going to meet your inner council. Close your eyes and imagine a round table. One by one, invite your archetypes to sit. The warrior who protects your boundaries, the sage who offers wisdom, the lover who connects deeply, the creator who bursts new realities, the rebel who challenges the status quo, the caregiver who nurtures growth, the magician who transforms energy, the ruler who organizes resources. Ask each one, what do you need from me right now? How can I honor your gifts? What happens when I ignore you? Listen without judgment. These aren't foreign entities, they're aspects of your own psyche that have been waiting for recognition. Then ask the crucial question, which of you have I been suppressing? Which of you is ready to emerge? Don't just think about it, feel it. Archetypes speak in images, sensations, and sudden knowing. Follow, like, save, share, and in the comments tell me your discoveries. Which archetypes feel most alive in you right now? Which ones have you been suppressing? And what would you change in your life if you gave all the aspects of yourself permission to exist? Because your truest authority isn't external validation. It's the integrated wisdom of your complete self. When you honor all archetypal energies, you stop seeking permission from the world. You become your own source of validation, your own fountain of wisdom, your own unshakable center. The world doesn't need another fragment, it needs you whole.